Meet greatness. Or by greatness in this case, it's the Dell Inspiron 580S. So this is the family computer. You've seen it in one of my previous videos. And it's been running in the family well enough for years. So this system is now upgraded, okay? So previously there only was this WD Blue hard drive, but then I got an SSD in there. This is the GT710. You know, everyone loves the GT710, right? This is an upgrade, believe it or not, it's an upgrade. And if you're wondering why this fan is like this, you see this was actually supposed to be here, but the bracket broke, can't be fixed anymore. And there are no screw holes in this, so we can't even put any screws. So it just sticks out of the fan, like you've seen in, at least in my airplane stick video. That's the sole reason why I don't even have the side panel on. And there's this DVD drive here as well, which it used to work, but now it just doesn't read discs anymore. RAM on this thing was, when we first bought it, it was 4 gigs. But then I made my dad upgrade it to 8 gigs down the road. So yeah, and even the CPU. The original CPU in this was the Core i3 550. So first gen i3, which now has been upgraded to a Core i5 first gen. So Core i5 750. So instead of just 2 cores, we got 4 now. And as you can probably see, this thing is pretty dusty. Like look at the graphics card. Oh, well, I guess I'm gonna have to clean it out. So, does the PC look clean to you? No, of course it doesn't. But you know what? I'm not gonna go into the details right now. I don't care. Because I need to get this done as soon as possible, because it's now or never. Because it's nighttime right now, nobody's at home, and I need to make sure that this works and I can make a video out of it, and I need to make sure that I don't break anything in the process. So as I said before, this CPU, this fan below it has a Core i5 750. So I need to change that to the previous CPU, which thankfully I do have right here. But this, folks, is pretty new, young. You wouldn't know, but this is the Core i3 550. So yeah, this thing has been pretty worn out. It's been pretty used, you know, of course, because this was a primary CPU of this for really long time. And I instead of putting it in a clamshell, this was in on just the shelf, open. So yeah, I have no idea if this will work. If this doesn't work, then this video idea is entirely cancelled. I don't care. So yeah, anyway, let's get started. So the first thing we obviously will need to remove is the CPU cooler. And I'm gonna do it while being shut, because I have to turn on the fan, and because it's getting really hot. I'm literally sweating like hell right now. And yeah, I need the fan, okay? But if I turn on the fans, you're gonna hear a lot of background noise, which I won't like if you guys will have to listen to it. So yeah, let me do it. There it is, baby. All creamy and rusty looking. Also dusty looking. Just look at that dust sitting on the CPU socket. Wow. I'm gonna have to make this quick and dirty, okay? So here's what I've done. I have removed the CPU 4-pin cable for now. I'm gonna remove this. I am not gonna bother cleaning anything off. I'll just let things be as they are to make sure I don't bend any pins. Actually, funny story. I did bend the pins on this thing once while I was, doing like a routine CPU repasting. And yeah, for almost a week, this PC was not working. And so I had to give it to someone else who was willing to do the work. And so yeah, they fixed it. And that's why whenever I install a CPU, I'm usually always very careful with this. This is the Core i5 750, all covered up in thermal goop. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find a microfiber cloth, and I'll just clean this. And yeah, let's see. And then I'll install the old CPU back in. And we're gonna do some tests. Time to give you a little clean, buddy. There you go. That's a good little bath you're getting right there. Well, it's not a bath, it's just a wipe. Anyway, let's see if we can read it. Yep, Core i5 750. So yeah, let's keep this and let's install the i3 in this. So as you can see for the i3, there's some black spot down there. It's been blacked out, so I hope this doesn't harm it in any way. Yeah, let's finally install it. I have lined up the things with the golden triangle. Okay, everything seems to be in place. So I'm gonna move this. Oh, that's the thing from the fan. I'm gonna hold the CPU in. What's going on? I guess what's going on? What am I doing? Okay, there we go. I think it's gonna install now. Please install, please. Please, Lord, please don't do this to me, baby. Not now. Please don't do it. I'm not doing this. Why is it working? It should. I installed the CPU correctly. Okay, there we go. Hold it in tight. Oh. Having a bit of a heart attack there. I mean, actually, I don't know, it still might give me a heart attack because I still have to install the bloody thing. Anyway, let's clean off the goop on the fan as well. Actually, I don't need to use the zoom on this. So yeah, let's see how clean this could get without anything applied to the cloth. It won't be too much, but it's gonna do well enough for me. I'm gonna call that decent enough. So yeah, now time to install the thermal group from this strange looking contraption. That should be good. I hope it is. I really hope it is. Alright, so now that the fan has been installed, I swear every time I do like repaste the CPU or just lift the CPU back out of back in, it's always like it's thriller, okay? I always get really thrilled out. But yeah, now that that's done, I will now gladly plug in the CPU fan header. And I will plug in the 4-pin CPU header as well. And so now that's done, time to install it back there on the table.
A few inches later.
Alright, so now that the PC has been partially set up, it's time for me to plug the power cable in and see if this works. Please, please work. God, I'm begging you, please make this thing work. Alright, moment of truth in 3, 2, 1.
Nope.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Nope.
Oh no.
Nope.
Something is wrong. Something's really wrong. Something's wrong.
Nope.
Alright, nope, nope. Pull it out. Pull it out. No, that should not happen. You know what? I'm gonna do a basic troubleshooting thing and I'll remove one of the RAM sticks out to see if that fixes the issue. Generally, RAMs fix it, but this time it did not. Oh no, I've accidentally got pen pens on me. Nope. No. We gotta pull the plug. No, can't do. I just have a keyboard and mouse now. Let's see what happens.
Nope.
Nope. Not gonna work. The CPU is a no-go, buddy. Alright, so now we've either got one of the two problems. So either one, the CPU just does not work anymore, and that's why it's causing errors. Or two, I have bent some pins.
Oh, jeez!
And yeah, I have essentially fucked this motherboard. So yeah, let's see which one is it then. Why do I even do all these things? It's like I never learn from my mistakes. I installed a CPU twice I guess, and I immediately thought of myself as the greatest computer guy that's ever lived. And I'm gonna shut up now and just switch on the fans. Well, at least the thermal cube was correctly installed. Yeah. Let's lift it up. Come on, let's get out of here. Lift this thing up. See what's going on. Alright, so the good news is I at least don't see any bent pins. Well, either that or every single pin is bent. I have no clue. But anyway, I'm gonna put the other CPU back in and see what happens. Oh wow, would you look at that? This just installed like pretty fast. Wow, I really wasn't expecting that, you know. God, I only have one request for you. It's that this PC should just work. Please don't let there be any issues with this. Please ensure that I haven't fucked this up somehow. Otherwise I won't see the light of day ever again. Alright, time to screw it back in. It's best practice to screw in X pattern and make sure you don't screw it all the way so that the paste gets equally distributed among everywhere. So once all four have been lightly screwed in, then you start completely screwing the screws. Again, X pattern. Right, all four screws are done. Okay, fan header installed. I need to install the RAM as well. Right, that's placed. Alright, so everything seems to be carefully installed right now. Now it's time to test it again. I sincerely hope there aren't any bent pins. Let's see, moment of truth. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god! It lives! Let's go! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yes! It lives! Oh my god, it lives! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god. I did not screw it up. Let's go. Oh, I did not screw it up. Oh my god. You have no idea how scared I was. And I don't have any idea as to if it even is like done correctly. Oh my god. I don't know if you can hear any electrical noises, but I just figured out those noises are from the speakers. Oh. Man, this computer gives me the nightmares sometimes. Oh my lord. Anyway, so the 2-core i3, yeah, that's not gonna do it. So instead we're gonna do testing with the i5. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna try Halo. Now, there's one slight problem. You know what that is? You see, even though the CPU is, well, now in this case it's better than the minimum requirements, the GPU is actually worse than the minimum requirements. So the minimum requirements of Halo MCC ask for a GTS 450. I don't know what that GPU is. I've never encountered with that GPU in my entire life. But I checked the scores and it's better than the 710. Alright, so here I was trying to install the games, all the games on MCC, and yeah, there's something cool. So right now it's transferring game files from my local network from Barside, which I have on my laptop. This is a cool new feature about which I had no idea. I had no idea about it. Also, yeah, if you're wondering why my laptop has Barsite on it, it'll be a video as well. So make sure you stay tuned for that. So yeah, I'm gonna let this happen. I've also installed Reaver Tuner, and we're gonna run it and see how things go. Oh, what is Copilot doing? Get the fuck out of here.
3 hours later.
Alrighty, so all 6 games are done now. It's 6 a.m. right now, and I started to do this back at like 3 a.m. So anyway, let's get started. So I have the RDSS thing, having the FPS counter right here. So the first thing we're gonna test is Halo Reach on the mission, the tip of the spear. Now this mission has a big cutscene, okay? It has a big, huge cutscene full with like warthogs and stuff. That should start straining a system. And look at the lag. Oh yeah, 14 FPS, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, things like jump whenever we're FPS and stuff. Alright, so that's full resolution, since the resolution scale is at 100% on. Oh, it's an original. Okay, so it's as best as it could be. Well, for this system. So I'm getting around 22 FPS here. How much did it really like 360 get on this? I'm really sure it was at a lock 30. It has to be somewhere along the lines of this. I have no idea. Oh, come on. Man, this chart always seems to get me. I have no idea how. Oh, look at this. Get wrecked, loser. Anyway, that's enough. Now let's lower out the settings and see. Oh, what type of numbers we get. Wow, the FPS has increased.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. You're a great help to society.
No, this game used to usually lag on performance settings. No. The GT710 still got beams. Let's go. And I guess it's because it's not a 1080p screen. It's 1366 by 768. But yeah, I'm kind of impressed. Anyway, I don't think I'm gonna get through that. So yeah, that's gonna be it for Halo Reach. Okay, so I guess we're averaging around 34. We're averaging around 26 FPS at 1080p. Anyway, moving on from Halo Reach, the next game we're gonna try is Combat Evolved Anniversary, and I'm gonna pick this mission for it. So why the heck not? No, I'm not gonna do 343 guarantees. Damn, I feel sleepy. I feel so EP. So this is Combat Evolved. Again, everything on the original. Oh yeah, boys, we're ready to have some fun now. Right, so that's 60 FPS. Classic. Dipping down to 58 sometimes. Anyway, switch over to Anniversary. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a more rock solid 18 FPS. Ho, the PC's getting hot as hell now. I'm giving it what the money shot. And you know, this is still nice considering it's a GT710. Alright, so here's what I'll do. I'm gonna turn down the settings again. Let's go to performance. And we're gonna see what numbers we get. Okay, around 33 FPS. That's pretty nice. That's pretty solid. The PC is still running like crazy. Now for me, it's fine because I usually never ever run anniversary graphics. But you know what they say? Those who have only tasted mediocrity, like find mediocrity great. So there's one of my friends. I made him play Combat OST Anniversary, and he loves it. He loves the graphics. Love the new graphics. So that's the thing. I mean, if you've only been stuck with mediocre stuff, you're gonna find mediocre stuff great until you try something, and you will refuse to try anything great. So in this case, if my friend was playing on classic graphics, and so there would have been a chance he might have hated the anniversary graphics. Now again, it's all based on chances, but still, there's a chance he could have hated it. Anyway, so that's it for that. Here's another thing that I want to try. So let's see how the cutscene plays on. So again, this is full res, low settings, and we're getting around 40, we're getting around 40 FPS. So yeah, the next thing that I want to try as this cutscene ends, I'm gonna turn the graphic settings back to original, but we're gonna try FSR since the Combat Evolved Anniversary has it. So let's do this. So original, and we're gonna set it to quality. So let's do it. Alright, so I'm getting around 20 FPS, 24, 25 FPS, and also get a bit of that, slightly that film grade, not film grain, but there's like that grid effect. Things at a distance, they kind of like, you can see the grids and stuff being formed. Anyway, if you don't know, FSR, it's basically an AMD's version of NVIDIA DLSS. So it basically renders stuff at a lower resolution for you and then upscales it. But yeah, since this is already low res, I use my quality key. Well, get this even lower. Let's see what happens if I. Let's see what will happen if I put it to performance. Alright, so it is still around 30 FPS. Slightly more. And you know what? I don't see any difference. I don't see that much difference really in performance and quality mode. Yeah, let me try again. Because the FPS lowers significantly, but if I once again look at this guy, I don't seem to find any differences. I don't know, do you guys see any differences? Let me know. If you can't see it, let me know in the comments below. Because you know, comments increase the algorithm's chances of me getting to other people. Anyway, so that's gonna be enough for Combat Evolved Anniversary. Okay, here's the thing. Should I even try Halo 2 Anniversary? Can I just be happy with just me just running all this? Alright, fine. I'm gonna try it out. So yeah, everyone's favorite mission, Delta Halo. I don't know how many people actually like Delta Halo. I'm assuming it has to be a lot of you guys who love Delta Halo. Alright, so okay, 15 FPS. Oh man, I need to change the settings again. This is at original with FSR turned off, and this is where we're getting around 16. Okay, going down to 10. Okay, now we gaming. Oh boy. Oh, everything seems to be running at slow motion. Oh, okay. Ow. Alright, let's put it on at, let's turn the graphics down to low. You know, there was a time when I only had 6 gigs of RAM and I was actually running on that i3, and it would not be great. Like performance would lag as well. Performance graphics settings. Back then I only had a Halo Reach, which, you know, I had to sail the seas for, if you know what I mean. that was my original taste with the MCC. I remember when I first got Halo Reach, I was super duper excited. I was hyped for it. Because it was the first time I was going to get to play the games. Because the only games at that time I played was Halo 1 and 2. Since those were the only two available on PC. And I've been waiting to get my hands on those games on the MCC as well. Anyway, this was what, about 15 FPS? Yeah, this is around 15 FPS. So let's see what we can do to get it better. So we're gonna turn on FSR quality preset, and we're gonna restart the level and see how much FPS we could get. Okay, it's around 20. And of course, I wouldn't say, of course 20 isn't good, but like, it's not even that bad, honestly. It's consistent 20 FPS, right? So it does not feel that off to me. It does not feel that awful. Of course, I don't think I could play with precision weapons really. Okay, now it goes down to 15. It was fine till it was 20, but this ain't it anymore. So Halo 3 is up next. I'm gonna skip ODST because Halo 3 and Halo 3 ODST would pretty much be the same. So yeah, let's go to the Covenant. Ho ho ho! What is this? 10 FPS? Also, see my crosshair. See, it managed to pick my lower crosshair, but not my controls. Why is that? Anyways, this is the Covenant running on original graphics. And yeah, 11 FPS. That's all she does. And now I'm getting 24 FPS now that I'm dead. So yeah, next thing we do, we go to graphics settings and we turn into performance. Now let's see how much FPS we get. 2 FPS. That's it. I'm getting 2 extra FPS from it. Wow, this thing is hard to run. Halo 3 is actually more harder to run than Reach and even Halo 4. Even though those came out like after Halo 3. I don't know, Halo 3 just is more graphically demanding somehow. I guess it's because of the lighting engine. Because the lighting in Halo 3 is better than Reach and 4. But I didn't really think it would be enough of a justification for it to run this bad. I wouldn't say bad, but like hard. Oh, was it getting a performance FPS increase? Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's performance. Let's see what I could do to increase the FPS. FSR set to quality, baby. Again, not that much of a difference. Actually, you know what? It could be just this area that it has a lot of enemies. That could be the reason. Maybe it's that anti-air rate. But yeah, I was getting better FPS once I reached the end at some areas. Well, I managed to stick him at whatever 12 FPS. Now the last game I'm gonna try is Halo 4. Now, I'll be honest, I have no idea which mission to use for Halo 4. So I'll just pick a random one, I guess. Really might be good. Okay, so let's do Infinity. Infinity isn't that graphically demanding. It's not that intense as there aren't that many enemies, but yeah, we're gonna see what's up. So yeah, this is Halo 4 running on original graphic settings. No, it's older than Halo 3, still it runs great. So let's see if I could go to a place where there's like more stuff happening. Then maybe I could give an accurate reading. Right, so now that I'm in a heavy... Now that I'm in an area with enemies, the FPS has dropped to 27, 26, 25. Around 25 FPS average. Again, it's not bad, okay? I'll still say it's playable. Like, obviously, you're not gonna be doing not gonna be getting any precision headshots with this, but yeah, it's not bad. You totally play it like this and complete the game if you want to. I know because I've done it. So this was original graphics settings. Now let's try performance. Alright, so again 26, 25 FPS. And you know, I'm getting 30 sometimes. The one good thing is that it's, you know, it's actually consistent FPS that I'm getting. Like, no, like it does not jump anyway. Like I don't just like have 30 FPS average and then just jump down. Yay, I cleared the entire area. So yeah, it was around 40 FPS when there aren't any enemies, and around 30 when there are enemies. So, this ran MCC. Am I impressed? Yeah, I kind of am actually. Because you see, I knew this was going to run MCC, but I wasn't expecting it to run MCC the way it did. Like, it ran greater than I was expecting it. Like, I was really expecting it to just lag even on performance in a lot of games. But it held up quite well. So, is this the end of the video? No. Because the thing is, as I said before, the GT710, its power level is lower than the GTS 450 that's mentioned on MCC's minimum graphics card requirement. Now, I've checked on Amazon and secondhand market. The GTS 450 isn't available anywhere. But I have something which is both better than the GTS 450 and is more commonly available. Meet the GT1030. So this graphics card, okay, this is not mine. I borrowed it from a friend just for this video. I was literally like, oh hey buddy, can I lend your graphics card for a second for a video? Yeah, sure brother, you can have it. So yeah, thank you so much friend. I'm gonna test it now. So, as you can see, it's a little caked up from the inside. So I'm gonna try and give it a clean to see if I could at least get some of that dust out. There we go. Now it's a lot less caked up. Now I seem to think that there's going to be another issue as well. So this is a slim tower. And as you can see, this GPU is big. So we might have a slight chance of the GPU won't fit.
Graphics card won't fit.
So yeah, we're gonna see that. First, let me move this, okay? Let me move this one right here. How do I just take it out? There we go. I'm gonna set it aside for now. Okay. Now time to put this bad boy in. Please fit, please. Uh-oh. The graphics card won't fit. It won't fit, it don't fit. What am I gonna do now? It's not a low profile bracket. No, I thought not having this would have done the trick, but nope, it's not. Oh no. What's this? Okay, so this just came apart. I have no idea what that was supposed to do. So it is coming out. I'm gonna install it now. Wait, that helped a little bit. Alright, so, oh my god. Oh my god, the CMOS battery. Sorry, CMOS battery. Anyway, so, it does seem to go in now with this part sticking out. I don't think we're gonna have a good connection, but we may have a connection. So yeah, let's see how this goes. I really don't think it's installed correctly. Maybe it has, I don't know. So this won't close, obviously. So yeah, so I don't know if you can see, but I have no idea if this thing is fitted well. Like it's wobbly. It's wibbly wobbly. I don't know if that's good or not. But maybe give it a try as is. Alright, so I kind of have it set up, and you know the GPU is so big it was actually touching tips with the monitor. So I had to set it aside a little bit. So yeah, I have everything set up as best as I could. So the only thing that's left now is to plug in the power cable and see if we get a boot. Okay, we got a connection, that's good. Okay, it'll probably crash. That's okay, that's probably normal. Let's see what happens now. As you can see, the fan is even more in a weird spot than before. I hate that the speaker is making that noise. Oh. Windows, I don't... Okay, the PC just reset. Okay, that was weird. Let's see what happens. There is a chance I could get a blue screen, so I'm gonna be prepared for it. Because as I said before, the connection is not good. It's literally, it's not that well supported. Oh, okay. That's probably normal. Okay, that's probably normal. Don't worry about it. Because I don't have the graphics because I haven't set up the graphics drivers for this. But I need to check if it at least shows up. If it shows up, we're good. Oh. Hey, it fixed itself. Nice. Look at that. NVIDIA GeForce GT 1030. I don't even need to do anything now. Alright, next thing we're gonna do, fire up Steam. Which you probably can't see because I blurred the whole screen. Because there's a lot of stuff in here which I just cannot show. I really wish I had a 1080p screen. Now the thing is, I do have a TV which is 30 FPS. Oh wow, we're getting 60 FPS. Hold on. What settings are these? So this is performance. I'm gonna change it to original. Wow, look at that. 60 FPS on the GT 1030. Like, isn't that awesome? I wasn't getting 60 FPS with the GT 710. So yeah, it does make a difference. Wow, 40 FPS here as well, 50. Dude, it's running so smooth. I've even changed the graphics settings now. It's on original. So yeah, I'm still a little sketched out about the connection between the PCIe slot and the graphics card. But for my purposes, it's running so far. It's running so far. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh wow, that is so great. I'm getting a locked 60 pretty much. I can go up. Dude, can you hear that? I think I can go up. 60 FPS Halo. I've never experienced that before. Okay, I have. I have been to gaming cafes, but at home, never. Even my laptop does not reach that great. Hold on, let me try. Let me try. Let me try locking like upscaling the FPS. Oh wow, look at that. Goodbye. Look at that, baby. 78 FPS. Isn't that great or what? That's how great it is going from Kepler to what are the architect? Pascal. Now again, we did go up a class as well. We went up from 10 series to a 30 series as well. Plus, I have 2 gigs of GDDR5 now instead of 2 gigs of DDR3. Oh yeah, by the way, did I mention the 710 at 2 gigs of DDR3 RAM? Not even GDDR5. DDR3. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my god. This is so much fun. So you know what? Let's try doing enhanced graphics as well. Let's see what happens then. Again, this is full res, you know. Yeah, it's starting 66 by 68, but still. And even at enhanced graphics, it's running smooth. Like 55, 60 FPS. Did I just get killed by that crate? Oh. Okay, there's lag spikes. Hold on. Let's check the graphics settings first. Alright, so FSR quality and original. I'm gonna turn FSR off. I'm still getting 60 FPS, bro. What? So yeah, this is 40 FPS and 40 to 50 FPS. Yeah, the PC is making the funny sound again, but still, look at it. Like, it's so smooth. I'm surprised. How? But again, this isn't 1080p, so I shouldn't really be surprised. I don't know what 1080p will run. See, the thing is, I do have a TV, but it's on the other side of the room, and the HDMI cable isn't as long, so I can't reach it. So next thing we're gonna try is going to enhanced. Let's see what FPS we get. Once again, 40 FPS. 40 to 45 FPS. Pretty smooth. Like, it's really smooth. What the heck? It's gaming. That's what it is. It's pretty gaming. It's class. Ow. Aren't you bastards? Now, of course, I know the anniversary graphics look bad, but like, come on. But you know what? I'm gonna open up the frame rate. Let's see what FPS we get. Of course, I'm gonna get a solid 120 FPS on here. Anniversary graphics. Again, 50. Now, that wasn't gonna change any of that. Anyway, now moving on. Now Halo 2 anniversary is coming up. This is going to be the money shot. You know, I loved how Bungie used to do the mission titles. You know, a Covenant army stands between you and regret. Get to work. 343 just summarizes the mission for you in like a pretty formal way. This was fun. Whatever 343 did was not fun. Halo 4's mission titles are not fun to read. But yeah, anyway, first of all, custom, I'm gonna do original. Yeah, once again at 120 FPS, turn off VSync. 120 FPS, Halo 2. Never looked so good. Anyway, let's switch to anniversary graphics. And wow, would you look at that? 33 FPS. That's pretty good. that's again class. Like it runs. It runs pretty well. Oh, where's the battle rifle? Oh. Okay, there are frame spikes. There are spikes. Yeah, 40 FPS Halo 2. This thing has never felt this good to use. 50 FPS even. Oh yeah, boy. Oh yeah, bud. Anyway, I enhanced for this would be a long stretch. I'm still gonna try, okay? Let's see what type of FPS we get. Right, 40 FPS here. There's no need, so. And like it's consistent, okay? So it does not hinder. It does not hinder with the gaming process. By the way, I have no sound if you did not see the bar back there. I don't have any sound, so I'm gonna just guess working. Anything I see in front of me, I shoot or I blast. There we go. Oops. My bad. My bad, okay? That was an accident, I swear. Dude, it handled even this. I just know it's gonna handle everything else as well. I might even try the Mythic Overhaul campaign as well. I feel like it's harder to run than base Halo 3. I'm gonna give that a try as well. Even though I still haven't like completed the mod yet. See, that's the thing. I usually just play the mods. I don't really make videos about them. Other than the time I actually did make like 2 episodes. Ultra quality, FSR off. We're gonna go original. I'm gonna 120 FPS and VSync off. So yeah. What are we talking? Oh yeah, we're talking 40 FPS easy. Easy, mind you, easy. 43, 42. We're running class, baby. We're pretty much class. What the fuck? What killed me? I have no idea. You know, I did not notice, but I don't think the PC was going as crazy for Halo 2 Anniversary than it did for Halo 1 Anniversary. Anyway, now I'm at this part, this section. This is again pretty much easy to run. The first part is where you lose the most of the FPS because that's where the most of the amount of enemies off at first. So yeah, this was what about, so this is around 40 FPS right here. Let's go to settings, enhance, and shadow quality does not go above normal. That's weird. Right, we're getting 36, 37 FPS, going down to 35 as well. Right now I'm at this part again. What? No! My god. Ooh. Anyway, I guess that's gonna be it for Halo 3. Again, surprise, it runs really well. Alright, so it doesn't have to base Halo 3 either. Here I am playing the Halo 3 Mythic Overhaul mod, and I'm getting around 40 to 50 FPS. Yes, it's jumping, but it's a lot. But like, the FPS still is pretty smooth and I don't feel like much. I play this on my laptop and the FPS just sucks ass. Like, it's crazy. Did that fucker really just stick a nade? See, this is what I was talking about. What are these mission titles? It's so basic and bland. Original, 120 FPS, VSync off. But FSR doesn't even matter as I'm getting way more than 60. Well, I'm getting 60 now, but you saw that I was getting 70. Other than that, Just look how smooth it feels. Wow, the GT 1030 has got the beans. Now, of course, I'm not gonna tell you to go buy it instead of anything else, but yeah, if you have a GT 1030, you can play games like these no problem. Oh yeah, I'm getting headshots like crazy. See, more FPS does benefit you. Oh yeah, I'm doing numbers to them. Damn son. Damn son. Damn son. Damn son. Hey, the game ran, okay? That's a success. The game is running. Anyway, let's try enhanced graphics. Yeah, see, that's, you would know I'm excited when I'm clacking my keys away like that. I'm just going full. Hehehe. Oh yeah, you can't de-scope in this game. Even if they hit you, you don't de-scope away. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's not cool, it's like less unrealistic, but it's less realistic. And also it does take away a core mechanic of the game, where you have to, you know, dodge the incoming bullets. Perfect. 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 Absolutely perfect. Oh yeah, I'm doing numbers to these guys. Okay, what have we got? My Promethean vision increases the FPS. Good, solid. You know, Halo 4, besides the art style stuff, no, it's a pretty good looking game. I don't mind the art style, honestly. Like, I find it enjoyable. I find it good. Of course, it is a pretty considerable downgrade from Halo 3 and Reach to this. But still, I enjoy my time with Halo 4. But yeah, anyway, that's going to be it for this video, you know. I was honestly this was a pretty great experience. You know, I really did not expect the FPS to increase that significantly. Like, even being able to play on enhanced settings without FSR or anything and still getting above 30 FPS, it's mind-blowing, honestly. Like, yeah, sure, it's, again, as I said, it's not exactly a 1080p screen, but, you know, even playing 1080p on, like, original or low settings, it would still handle it like a champ. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, and if you want to see more of it, please make sure to give a like, subscribe so that I can have the motivation to make more videos like these, and yeah, ring the bell so that you will know when I upload. Well, that's gonna be it for today. This is Scarcity signing out. Actually, before I sign out, yeah, you see how dirty it is? Before signing off, I'm gonna clean this. I'm gonna give it a good old clean with the cloth, which I've used for literally everything else. With the cloth, it does get stuck in there. I just thought I had to do it because I said I would do it, but I never did it. So I'm making up for it by doing it now. Yeah, so yeah, this is the Gigabyte GT 710. The graphics card of champions, that is. Again, this is gonna go back to in my PC, and I'm gonna give that back to my friend. So yeah, anyway, that's Scarcity signing out for the day. It's actually daytime now, so have a wonderful day. Bye bye.